gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
The Xiaomi 17 Max has officially arrived, and it's much more than just a bigger version of the Xiaomi 17. Along with the larger size, Xiaomi has packed in a number of meaningful upgrades. And in this video, we're taking a closer look at what it's actually like to use the Xiaomi 17 Max.
A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
Starting with design, the Xiaomi 17 Max comes with a newly refined camera module that feels more unified with the body. It has a look similar to the lens design we saw on the Xiaomi 15. Overall, the phone keeps things clean and minimal. On the back, the frosted glass finish adds a soft, textured feel that gives it a bit of resistance in the hand, so it doesn't feel overly slippery and offers a very secure grip. On the front, Xiaomi has gone with a massive 6.9-inch display. It uses a flat 2D screen design, and the bezels are impressively slim with equal width on all four sides. The rounded corners are still there, keeping the display comfortable to look at, while adding to the immersive feel. Visually, it delivers a really premium experience. The panel uses M10 luminous material and reaches peak brightness of over 3,500 nits, so outdoor visibility is excellent even under strong sunlight. Xiaomi has also upgraded this display with SuperPixel technology. Even though the resolution is 1.5K, the optimized pixel arrangement allows it to deliver a visual effect similar to a 2K screen while using less power. For a display this large, that improvement makes a lot of sense. On top of that, it's protected by Xiaomi Dragon Glass 3.0, which improves durability and offers better resistance against drops. Moving to audio, the Xiaomi 17 Max is equipped with symmetrical 1115X dual speakers, helping create a more balanced and immersive sound experience, whether you're watching videos, gaming, or listening to music. When it comes to hardware, the Xiaomi 17 Max is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. It also includes a 3D ring-shaped cooling system, LPDDR5X memory, UFS 4.1 storage, and a USB 3.2 port. But one of the biggest upgrades here is the battery, which has now been increased to 8,000 mAh. We also ran several performance and battery tests to see how it handles real-world use. For performance testing, the environment was set to a room temperature of 25 degrees Celsius, brightness at 200 nits, and performance mode turned on. The game used for testing was Great Firewall. For this chipset, games like Honor of Kings and Genshin Impact are relatively easy to handle, and full frame rates come with little effort. Great Firewall puts a much heavier load on the device, which makes it better for testing the actual performance ceiling of the Xiaomi 17 Max. The test itself followed the same process as before, a continuous sprint through the map using 994p resolution with very high graphics settings. After 30 minutes, the Xiaomi 17 Max delivered an average frame rate of 55 FPS. Average power consumption came in at 6.9 watts. Battery usage was 11%, and by the end of the test, the device temperature reached 49 degrees Celsius. If that number sounds familiar, you might be thinking, wait, didn't the Xiaomi 17 only run at around 5.6 watts? And yes, that's true. The reason comes down to Xiaomi's own tuning changes. Back in January, Xiaomi officially mentioned that load behavior would increase after the Star Iron 4.0 update. At the start of the test, the Xiaomi 17 Max maintained full frame rate performance, but after around 12 minutes, the frame rate gradually began to drop, eventually staying around the 50 FPS range. The drop wasn't especially noticeable during gameplay because the frame pacing remained stable without major fluctuations, so stuttering was minimal. Looking deeper into scheduling behavior, the CPU stayed at relatively low frequencies. The Prime supercore averaged just 1.38 GHz with a peak of only 2.67 GHz. Most of the performance output was handled by the GPU, which averaged 87% utilization. That means it wasn't running completely maxed out, but it was clearly operating at a fairly high frequency. When comparing the data from before and after the drop, it becomes clear that the reduction in frame rate was triggered by temperature control, specifically once the battery reached the 44-degree threshold. At the same time, the scheduling behavior shifted. The biggest change was a reduction in both frequency and utilization across the two Prime supercores. GPU peak frequency also dropped, which can be seen in the temperature curve. GPU temperature climbed to around 72 degrees Celsius after the first 10 minutes, but during the second half of the test, the peak stayed closer to 67 degrees. That frame rate reduction clearly helped limit heat buildup. Battery temperature tells the same story. During the first 12 minutes, it rose by 18 degrees Celsius. Over the following 18 minutes, it increased by only 1 degree. From a performance tuning perspective, Xiaomi has taken a fairly conservative approach with the Xiaomi 17 Max. But that conservative thermal management helps prevent overheating and avoids excessive battery drain. In the long run, that's a smarter balance and likely better for the overall lifespan of the phone.
Looking at it from another angle, if you're using the phone in a cooler environment or if you attach an external cooling fan, the Xiaomi 17 Max performs extremely well. In those conditions, maintaining full frame rates is easy and performance really isn't an issue. Now let's talk about battery life in everyday use. During a 3-hour light use battery test, the Xiaomi 17 Max used just 20% of its battery. That gives a very reassuring feeling in daily use and definitely adds confidence if you're out for long hours without needing to charge. Charging performance is solid too. The phone supports 100-watt fast charging, and in our real-world test, it went from 1% all the way to 100% in around 70 minutes. Moving over to the cameras, the Xiaomi 17 Max gets a major upgrade with a 200-megapixel main camera paired with a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto lens. The main sensor is the HP9, while the 1.1-inch periscope telephoto uses the IMX882 sensor. Each lens also comes with Kinsta coating, which helps reduce glare and improve image clarity. In standard photo mode, the 200-megapixel main camera delivers excellent detail, along with very strong dynamic range. You can also use different filters and effects to create your own color style depending on the scene. And of course, if you switch to the full 200-megapixel mode, you can capture ultra-high-resolution images and crop them later into different compositions without losing much detail. A great example is the monkey mountain shot. Using the Xiaomi 17 Max, you can capture the entire scene with all the monkeys in one frame first, then crop afterward as needed. The amount of detail is impressive and gives you a lot of flexibility during editing. That said, there is one thing to keep in mind. The 200-megapixel mode isn't especially fast when processing images. The phone captures the photo in 9 separate sections and combines them afterward, so it's not the ideal mode for fast-moving subjects or action shots. The telephoto camera is also very enjoyable to use. Its native focal length is 70 mm, and it supports 140 mm lossless zoom, which gives images a more natural-looking perspective. While walking around the zoo, we ended up taking a large number of photos with the telephoto lens. It's incredibly easy to get good-looking shots with it, especially at 140 mm, where textures stay strong and details remain very clear. So, overall, the Xiaomi 17 Max feels like a true large-screen upgrade over the Xiaomi 17. It brings a huge 6.9-inch display, adds SuperPixel technology, and includes 1115x stereo dual speakers, which together noticeably improve the overall audio and visual experience. At the same time, the 8,000 mAh battery gives it even better endurance.
With the upgraded 200-megapixel main camera and improved telephoto setup, imaging performance is another standout feature, with excellent overall image quality across different shooting scenarios. As for pricing, the base version of the Xiaomi 17 Max starts at 4,799 yuan in China, which works out to roughly £526 in the UK and around $706 in the US. All things considered, the Xiaomi 17 Max doesn't really have any obvious weak points. It's a very balanced, all-around flagship phone that does almost everything well. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it useful, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.